Ooh, ooh, We stood between the echoes, breathing out the dawn. Your voice a fading color, my hands were holding on. The air was soft with sorrow, like a song half sung. And every word we didn't say weighed 1,000 tons. The clock forgot to move, the world held its breath. Love turned to dust in the quiet of regret. And I can still hear you in the space between the sound, the place where your whisper never drowned. Before the silence fell, I swore I heard your name, floating through the shadows, calling me the same. Before the silence fell, I still believed we'd stay, but love was already walking away. Your eyes were constellations, dimming in the rain. Every tear a memory replayed again and again. We tried to hold the night, but time slipped through our skin. The stars were burning out and we were fading. Touching ground, the air turned still, the moment froze like glass. And I knew this heartbeat would be our last. Before the silence fell, I swore I heard your name, floating through the shadows, calling before the silence fell, you turned but didn't cry. The dawn was soft, the world said goodbye. Before the silence fell, the truth became the sky. And I let you go without asking why. Now left are echoes, still impale and near. Before the silence fell, I swear I still heard you There's a hum inside the midnight air, a broken line, but I still hear you there. Your voice flickers through the stairs at night, like a ghost of every word we once said. The screen is dim, your light still fades to pain. Each silence burns, each pulse replays a memory lost in the sound of decay. Every frequency feels like you. Every glitch is something true. Even the static knows your name. It calls me softly, just the same. Echoes through the static, reaching where you are. Your voice like lightning, faint but scarred. I close my eyes, the signal bleeds. You're gone, but you're all I still receive. The world is quiet, but my heart still hums. Light wires tangled in what we become. I try to tune the memories down, but your frequency still circles around. Every breath a transmission lost, every beat and another cause. Your goodbye still in the air, and I keep hearing you everywhere. The distance hums between our lines. The static hides what love confines. I'd break the noise if I could find your voice still calling through my mind. Echoes through the static, reaching where you are. Your voice like lightning, faint but scarred. I close my eyes, the signal bleeds. You're gone, but you're all I still receive. The radio of my heart won't die. It keeps replaying your last goodbye. I whisper buried in electric skies. You fade but never say goodbye. Echoes through the static, drifting through the pain. Your shadow sings inside the rain. No matter how the signal fades, I still hear through the weeds, through the static, through the fall. You're the quietest sound that still says it all. The clock stopped breathing, shadows less on the wall. Your voice a whisper, barely there at all. We're like between the truth and lies we've spun, half awake, half gone, half undone. The moonlight draws our faces in reverse. Every heartbeat feels rehearsed. You reach for me, but not to stay, just to feel the warmth before it fades away. Every second stretches thin, the silence folds where love has been, and I can taste your name on the air. Still here, still not there. Midnight between us, where words don't belong. We're quiet, but our hearts still hum a song. This fragile calm, a ghost of trust. Midnight between us, before we turn to dust. Your eyes reflect the skyline, dim and white. The city sleeps, but I can't hide. There's something sacred in this quiet ache, like a dream we're both afraid to wake. I could say goodbye, but I won't. The distance hums a lullaby. Your shadows blend and multiply. I see a ghost inside my chest, restless where my heart won't rest. Midnight between us, where words don't belong. We're quiet but our hearts still hum a song. This fragile calm, a ghost of trust. Midnight between us, before we turn to dust. If time could pause, it would look like this. The edge of pain disguised as bliss. And though I know the end's begun, we stay here suspended between the sun. Midnight between us, the air barely moves. Our silence speaks what love still proves. Before the dawn takes what's left of us, I'll remember the quiet, the midnight between us. No words, no light, just the sound of trust. Midnight between us, before it turns to dust. The room still holds your warmth, but the air forgot your name. Your laughter fades like smoke, and nothing feels the same. Every heartbeat slows too soon, every breath a quiet tune, falling softly through the cracks where love won't come back. I'm not breaking, I'm sinking slow, wave that doesn't want to go. And in the quiet I confess, this is what remains of tenderness. This soft collapse, no scream, no flame, new we're folding and mending. No sudden crash, no bitter fight, just love dissolving in the light. Your shadow stitched into my skin, a memory I'm living in. The floor remembers every fall, the echo barely breathes at all. I touch the walls, they don't reply, just hum the ghost of our goodbye. And silence, gentle, cruel and deep, sings me slowly back to sleep. No thunder, no goodbye kiss, just fading echoes into abyss. The fire didn't die, it dimmed and left a glow where you had been. This soft collapse, no scream, no flame, just whispers folding in your name. No sudden crash, no bitter fight, just love dissolving in the light. If heartbreak had a sound, it would be this. The hush between a breath and a wish. And in the stillness, I finally see the quiet undoing of you and me. This soft collapse where hearts let go, no storm remains, just afterglow. No need for words, no need to cry. Love just learned how to die, and I'm not breaking. I'm fading through this soft collapse, still holding you. The light bends slow through the morning haze, your shadow fades in quiet grace. I trace your name against the glass, but time won't let the moment last. The sun pretends to rise for me, but every glow feels make-believe. You're somewhere past the silver sky, still close enough to make me try. The distance glows but never breaks, a fragile line the heart still takes. I see you there where I can't go, in colors only silence knows. On this glass horizon, you're almost real, reflections of the love I still feel. The closer I reach, the more it fades. A dream of us that don't remain. The air still hums with what we were, each breath a trace, a whispered blur. You turn to light, I turn to dust, still bound by memories, quiet trust. The sky remembers what I've lost, a fragile truth at too much cost. I stand here caught between two worlds, where love is glass and time unfurls. The edge of day, cause soft and thin, I see your shape but can't step in. It's clear, it's close, it's out of touch, a fragile line that hurts too much. On this glass horizon, you're almost real, reflections of the love I still feel. The closer I reach, the more it fades. A dream of us that don't remain. If I could shadow what divides the air, would you still be waiting there, or would you vanish like a flame the moment I whispered your name? On this glass horizon, I watch you stay, a ghost of warmth, one breath away. Between the light, between the pain I reach, but the glass remains. And when the morning calls your name, the glass horizon looks the same. You're everywhere. You're everywhere, yet far away. There was a time your words filled the air. Now I reach for them, but nothing's there. The echoes rest in my trembling chest, a song half sung, laid down to rest. Each syllable drips like smoke through glass. Every I love you lost to the past. The radio hums your ghost tonight, fading slow in the pale light. The silence grows, it feels alive, a quiet pulse that used to thrive. if it's my name you say, or just the wind taking sound away. When voices fade, I still hear you call in the spaces between nothing at all. The worst is all, but they don't die. They live in the air where our shadows lie. Your laughter lingers behind the door like light that touched the room before I chase it softly, afraid to find that it's just memory playing my mind. The night repeats what we forgot. Every heartbeat ties a knot in the static hum and the trembling. I hear you whisper my name again, but the sound is thin and soft and dumb, like dust retreating from the sun. And I stand alone, afraid to breathe, in case your echo tries to leave. When voices fade, I still hear you call in the spaces between nothing at all. The worst is all, but they don't die. They live in the air where our shadows lie. If silence means you're really gone, then why does my heart keep humming your song? The quiet bends but doesn't break, still singing for your sake. When voices fade, you're still inside the emptiness where love won't hide. Even as the sound decays, your memory softly stays. And when the world forgets you now, I'm the tune that stays the When voices The air still feels like you are here, soft against my lips so near. Your scent still floats in every sigh, like a ghost that doesn't say goodbye. The room is still but not yet cold. Your warmth, a story left untold. Each heartbeat tries to find your name, but only silence answers the same. Your shadow hums beneath my skin, where loved ones burn but now grows thin. I breathe you in and fade halfway between the night and yesterday. This is the last breath you left in me, a whisper caught in memory. You're gone, but I still inhale your ghost. In every breath you linger most to. The walls still echo our slow goodbyes, your silence glowing through the sighs. I chase the air where your heart wants fade. I try to speak, but words collapse. The truth dissolves in the soft relapse. Your absence hums, it's bittersweet, like smoke that curls where fire used to be. Your voice still trembles in my chest, a phantom sound that won't rest. You left your calm, your ache, your healing. Every breath I take, it's you. This is the last breath you left in me, a whisper caught in memory. You're gone, but I still inhale your ghost. In every breath you linger most. If I could speak, it would say your name and fill the night. What word remains? I'm breathing slow, afraid to lose the only trace I have of you. This is the last breath you left behind, a tender ache I can't unwind. I close my eyes, the world turns blue, and every breath still carries you. So if love must die to set me free, let me keep the breath you left in me. The floor gave way beneath my breath. The night stood still, too close to death. Your name still trembles on my tongue, but every word's already sung. The lights went dim, the air stood thin, the end slipped quiet under my skin. No thunder broke, no tears were found, just falling without a sound. No crash, no scream, no shattered glass, just echoes fading as they pass. The silence hums a melody that only I can bleed to see. I'm falling without sound, no echo hits the ground. Our love unravels slow, unseen, a ghost between what's lost and what has The air remembers how you breathe, but every breath cuts underneath. The weight of nothing pulls me down, and time forgets the way it sounds. No one sees the quiet break, the trembling heart, the ache it makes. And in this hush I find the truth that silence knows more than you. The stars just watch, they never fall, like me, still reaching after all. And every hope I try to keep turns to whispers while I sleep. I'm falling without sound, no echo hits the ground. Love unravels slow, unseen, a ghost between what's lost and what has been. There's a corner in this room where the light forgets to bloom. Your shape still breathes along the wall, a silent ghost that knows it all. Every flicker, every fade reminds me of the love we made. The past still hums beneath the floor. You're gone, but nevermore. The dust still whispers where we were. In every stillness I see her. And though the dark forgets your name, the shadows shake, they're not the same. Where shadows tremble, you still move. A phantom ache I can't remove. The light reveals what time denies. Love never dies, it only hides. The window hums a quiet ache. The air remembers what we break. You left no sound but left your tone. In every silence I'm not alone. The night paints you in soft reprise, a trace of one that never dies. I see your outline in the rain and tremble softly once again. Every heartbeat bends the air. You're the ghost that isn't fair. And though the moon forgets your face, I still feel you in this place. Where shadows tremble, you still move. A phantom ache I can't remove. The light reveals what time denies. Love never dies, it only hides. If darkness speaks, it calls your name, and trembling echoes off with blame. And though the dawn will wash you clean, you haunt the space between the scene. Where shadows tremble, I still hear the faintest trace of you appear. You're gone but never out of sight. You move with every breath of And when the world forgets your name, I'll find you where the shadows shake. Still trembling, still the same. I wrote your name across the sky. The clouds erased it slow and shy. I whispered it into the flame, and all that's left, the smoke, the pain. Your voice still hums beneath the dust, a memory they used to trust. Now every spark burns soft and tame beneath the ashes of your name. Every syllable turns to gray, like daylight fading far away. I hold the sound but not the tone. It breaks inside this heart of stone. Ashes of your name still warm in me, burning slow where no one sees. You're gone but in this quiet flame, I still breathe the ashes of your name. like snow but sound the same. The night still tastes of your goodbye. The stars refuse to close their eyes. Each breath I take feels just the same. A whisper made of your remains. Your shadow clings to every spark, still glowing faintly through the dark. The fire died but not the ache. The light still trembles when I wake. Ashes of your name still warm in me, burning slower, no one sees. You're gone, but in this quiet flame, I still breathe the ashes of your name. I try to sleep, but smoke replied. Your name still echoing inside. If love was fire, I've learned its end. It burns until it turns to pretend. Ashes of your name still warm my skin. A mark of love that won't give in. Even silence calls you the same. In every breath, the ashes of your name. And when I fade into the air, your name will still be burning there. Your touch still hums beneath my veins, like whispers calling through the rain. I thought the years would wash you clean, but ghosts don't fade, they only lean. I wear your silence like a scar. It glows beneath who we now are, and every breath so paper thin still echoes you beneath my skin. No fire, no wound, no open cry, just echoes where the truth won't die. You left but somehow stayed within, a song that hums beneath my skin, echoes beneath my skin. Where your voice has always been, I try to drown the sound, but still you're moving me against my will. Echoes beneath my skin. Where your voice has always been, I try to drown the sound, but still you're moving me against my will. There's music where the pain resides, a harmony that never hides. Each note a shadow soft and thin that bleeds a few beneath my skin. The air remembers how you breathe, your rhythm stitched in what I grieve. I close my eyes, the world grows dim, and I can feel your ghost again. The night repeats what time forgot, a pulse that burns where you are not. And though I fade, you still begin, a quiet hum beneath my skin, echoes beneath my skin. Where your voice has always been, I try Laughter burns along the wall. I hear its echo when night falls. This room remembers every flame, the whispered love, the quiet blame. And though the fire lost its name, its ashes hum the same refrain. No light remains, just afterglow, a soft reminder time won't show. I stand where we forgot desire, alone inside this quiet fire. In the room of quiet fire, you touch the sparks through old desire. The heat remains though love expired. I breathe inside this quiet fire. The walls still glow in faded hue. From every word I burn with you. A flame so gentle, almost kind, still flickers deep within my mind. You left but never took your heat. It lingers softly, incomplete. And every silence we inspire becomes the room of quiet fire. The smoke has learned to dance alone, to hum a love long overthrown. I close my eyes, I still perspire inside this room of quiet fire. In the room of quiet fire, you touch the sparks through old desire. The heat remains though love expired. I breathe inside this quiet fire. Your peace could burn, it would like this. A memory wrapped in gentle hiss. The warmth of something once inspired, still trembling in the quiet fire. Let the ashes build me higher. You're gone but still you never tire. I'm breathing you this quiet fire. No flame, no sound, no more time. Just love that sleeps in quiet You used to walk beside the wall when my silence learned to fall. Every step a quiet ache, every light a memory's wake. Now your shadow moves alone, but I can't hear it call my own. The dark repeats what hearts won't see, the shadow that learned to speak. Your name unfolds in muted tone, a voice that isn't quite my own. Through emptiness, the echoes leave the shadow that learned to speak. You never left, you never stayed. You live inside the words I made. In every breath been smoking. Grief still shapes my heart, still steals my sleep. And when I turn, you're in the air, a phantom dream I shouldn't wear. But silence broke, it cracked unique through the shadow that learned to speak. It tells me things I can't forget, of love that burns in silhouette. The dark still breathes the words I seek through the shadow that learned to speak. You never leave, you never stay, you live inside the words I've made. In every breath that I can keep, I hear your voice, my shadow speaks. If I listen close, you sound like me, a mirror hum of what can't be. Your silence learned to find its peak in echoes soft and tears that creak. You never feel, you never sleep, you haunt the ground beneath my feet. And when I cry, you start to weep. My heart replies, my shadow speaks The light will fall, the dark will weep, but you remain. My shadow speaks. There's a quiet line between your sky and mine, where every breath turns into time. Your name still floats in amber air, a light that burns, but you're not there. I see your shape in fading glass, like dawn that tried too hard to last. We broke apart, but no one knows there's still a distance here that glows. You're far enough for pain to fade, but close enough for love to stay. And though the world forgets our names, the glow between us still remains. A distance that glows, a light only we know. Between the hurt and what we keep, you shine where shadows sleep. The distance that glows, soft, silent, slow. We never reached, but somehow close. The love that glows, the love that froze. The night recalls our silver lies, reflected soft in lovers' eyes. You turned away, but still I see the shimmer where you used to be. Every mile becomes a scar, but stars remember who we are. And in that space, the moonlight grows. It paints the distance, still it glows. We're gone, but still the world won't fade. Your warmth still hums in what we made. Between goodbye and sweet repose, I found the distance that still glows. The distance that glows, a light only we shows. Even if we fade, even if we close, I'll see you there in the glow, in the space we couldn't cross. I found the light we never lost. The distance still glows. It wasn't words, it wasn't tears, just breath between the fading years. The night stood still, the clock forgot, the moment whispered, this is what we've got. Your voice was trembling in the haze, a quiet song that time decays. And though the echoes start to fade, I still remember the last sound you made. Between your sighs and my goodbyes, the world fell slow behind our eyes. And in that hush where hearts cascade, I held the last sound you made. The last sound you made, still burning my veins. A quiet ache, a haunting trace, a breath that never fades. The last sound you made still rings through my veins. No symphony could ever trade the silence that your echo gave. The rain was soft, the lights were dim. Your shadow moved, but not within. And though the night refused to stay, I swear I heard your heart delay. A fragile hum, a ghost in tune, still lingers under every moon. It plays when memories invade. The last sound that you made, it wasn't loud, it wasn't deep. It felt like truth that fell asleep. I try to breathe but can't evade the echo of the sound you made. The last sound you made, still burning my veins. A quiet ache, a haunting trace, a breath that never fades. The last sound you made still rings through my veins. No symphony could ever trade the silence that your echo gave. If love could speak one final line, it would sound exactly like that time. No, no, no word, no serenade. Just the last sound you made. The last sound you made still hums in the rain. Between goodbye and where hearts break, I live inside that ache. The night fell still, but you remain forever in the sound you made. We once wrote our love in line on the edges of a sleepless night. The stars were close, they knew our pain. They whispered softly both our names, but now the wind just hums the same. No one remembers how it came. The clouds drift by, they never stay. The sky forgot for the sky that forgot our names. The sky forgot our names. Watch the mountain shades of rain. Every echo, every flame, drown beneath the same old pain. The sky forgot our names, but I still whisper them the same. Every breath a soft refrain to the sky that forgot our names. The world still turns where we once stood, our shadows carved in grain and wood. But seasons change and silence grew until even stars stopped calling you. The moon still shines but doesn't glow the way it did so long ago. It hides behind its silver frame in the sky that forgot our names. I called to you, the clouds just wept. Their tears were all the words I kept. The thunder whispered just the same. The sky forgot our names. The sky forgot our names. Watch the mountain shades of rain. Every echo, every flame, drown beneath the same old pain. The sky forgot our names, but I still whisper them the same. Every breath a soft refrain to the sky that forgot our names. And if someday you look above and feel the ache of ghosted love, remember how the stars once came before the sky forgot our names. The sky forgot our names, but I still burn the same. Every night I call your flame and dream the sky remembers again. Maybe love's not meant to stay. Maybe skies forget but I'll still say your name to the sky that forgot our names. The floor still creaks the way when you walked out, when silence hit. Your coat still hangs where shadows lean, a trace of you in everything. The air remembers how you breathe, the way your voice would hum to me. And though the years have turned to ghosts, I live beside the door that never closed. Every night I hear the key, turning dreams that lie to me. It's quiet now, but somehow knows this is the door that never closed. The door that never closed. It whispers when the wind has slowed. I keep it open just in case your shadow finds this place. The door that never closed, half open like the life we chose. You left, but something still imposed. the open hall, as if you'll come when night birds call. The light still bends across the floor, the same way when you close the door. But something in the silence froze the door that never closed. If time could lock the pain away, I'd let it fade, I'd let it stay. But hearts don't work the way they're told. They stand before a door that never closed. The door that never closed. It whispers when the wind has slowed. I keep it open just in case your shadow finds this place. The door that never closed, half open like the life we chose. You left, but something still imposed. A love that never closed. And if someday you turn around and hear that low familiar sound, no, I never meant to hold, I just never learned to close. The door that never closed still hums beneath the moon's repose. I'm here between the loss and hope, a ghost that never knows. So if the wind should guide you home, just push. It's never closed. There's a sound beneath the ear, hitting deep between my tears. It plays when midnight finds my chest, a haunting tune that never rests. It's not your voice, but feels the same, a quiet ghost that calls my name. And though the clocks have all moved on, the sound you left still lingers on. Every silence hums your song, every echo proves I'm wrong. Time moves fast, but I'm still caught inside the sound that time forgot. The sound that time forgot, still breathing in the dark. A trembling note, a fragile spark, burning in the places torn apart. The sound that time forgot, still echoes where you're not. It hums through every empty thought. The sound that time forgot. I hear it in the pouring rain. Your laughter soft and gone again. I hear it in the way I breathe, in every word I can't believe. It's carved in air and never fades. The quiet tone that love once made. The world keeps spinning, but I'm not. I'm lost inside the sound time forgot. It's faint, it's warm, it's almost kind, like shadows singing in my mind. And though I know I should move on, the sound still plays when night is gone. The sound that time forgot, still breathing in the dark. A trembling note, a fragile spark, burning in the places torn apart. A sound that time forgot, still echoes where you're not. It hums through every empty thought. The sound that time forgot. Maybe time can take the pain, but it can't erase your name. Every silence screams a lie of the sound that time forgot. The sound that time forgot, still breathing in my heart. A fading hymn, a broken art that ends where we both start. If love had one last note to play, it would sound just like that day. Still caught in the sound that time forgot. floats above my bed. They hang like ghosts in the air, breathing what we used to share. I try to sleep, but they don't fade. Your voice still hums where memories stayed. Every goodbye never goes, it just echoes, and it grows. There's a heaviness inside the sound of love that never touched the ground. And now I walk away alone. Your echo makes it sound my home. The weight of our echoes pulls me down, but I can't let go. It's soft, it's cruel, it's all I know. The weight of our echoes, the weight of our echoes still hums where silence flows. I breathe, I fall, I overflow beneath the weight of our echoes. Every room I try to leave still speaks the words you weaved in me. I touch the walls, they hum your tone, a song that's carved into the stone. The light can't find the way it used to. It bends and breaks where I lost you. And though the past has turned to snow, I feel the heat of our echoes. You're gone but never disappear. Your shadow still feels near. Even silence has a sound when your memory's around. The weight of our echoes pulls me down, but I can't let go. It's soft, it's cruel, it's all I know. The weight of our echoes, the weight of our echoes still hums where silence flows. I breathe, I fall, I overflow beneath the weight of our echoes. Maybe time will teach my heart to carry silence in the dark. But love was never meant to go, it just learns to echo slow. The weight of our echoes still calling from below. I hear you in the undertow. Your voice I can't outgrow. So if you ever wonder why I still look back, I still sigh, it's because you never really go. You're the weight of every echo. The echo fades beneath my breath. Your name dissolves where light has slept. The room still hums your quiet tone, but now I face the dark alone.